Think we're ready to start. Let's move this over here. Yep. Ooh. I'm back. Again. Oh, my fucking mic wants to work. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Mine was alright. So, but yeah. What was it? So yeah, Friday was my brother's birthday. That was a whole fucking mess. Like, the party itself was nice. It was just like the coordination of it, like getting there and all that kind of stuff was like just a fucking hassle because I kept getting, like, shit kept changing and it was really frustrating me. Because, like, everything's fine, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, Friday rolls around, and then, like, at, like, 10 o'clock in the morning, I get a call saying that, like, the party's canceled, because, you know, because my brother's girlfriend was organizing it or whatever, and they got into a fight, because she was trying to, like, because it's, again, it was supposed to be a surprise party, but she couldn't figure out how to convince him to go out without giving it away, because he didn't want to go out, because, you know, he just wanted to fucking chill at home. So he's just literally throwing it, like, basically, TLDR, she couldn't figure out how to convince him to get to the party location without giving it away, which caused her to get frustrated, and then they got into a fight, so she just fucking canceled it. She's like, no, we're not doing it, never mind, fuck it, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like, because I took the time off like weeks ago. Like, I'd scheduled the time off like fucking weeks ago. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I'm like, alright, whatever, I guess I'll just chill then. And then, like, fucking 3 hours later, I get another message saying that, oh, it's back on now. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, alright. It's like, I swear to God, though, one more change and I'm like, one more fucking bullshit juggle and I'm out. And then, like, so, fucking, like, I'm supposed to get there by 6:30 or whatever. So I leave, and I'm driving, and I shit you not, like, fucking, I'm like, about 10 minutes away from the place or whatever, and then I get a call, and it's like, it was my mom, because, you know, she's also going, and she's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm out here, I gotta just pass this or whatever. She's like, oh, well, apparently we're meeting, like, at a house or whatever. I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, like, we're supposed to meet here or something. And I'm like, and she's like, I'm gonna text you there. So I'm like, all right. And then, no fucking joke, like, she texts me the address. I'm driving, so I'm trying not to fucking crash. And then, so I tap it, fucking, to pull it up on my maps. It's literally, like, to get there, I have to take the next fucking exit. So I have to go from the left lane to the fucking exit lane. I'm like, all right, fucking get off, fucking, and then drive to the place or whatever. And, like, my mom's there. Like, there's this fucking white SUV or whatever, which is apparently his girlfriend's vehicle or whatever. And then I pull up, and then my mom comes up, she's like, so actually, like, we weren't meeting here or whatever. She's like, we were actually supposed to meet there. I'm like, oh my fucking God, like, are you serious? Like, I'm literally just fighting an aneurysm. I'm like, there's no fucking way. Yeah. And she's like, yeah, you could have just, like, kept going. And I'm like, yeah, of course I could have. I was like, of course I could have just fucking kept going and just been there. And I'm like, alright, fine, whatever. Like, and then, like, you know, so all three of us fucking, like, all three vehicles fucking leave. And then we get there, and then once we're there, like I said, once we're there, everything was fine. Once we were there, it's just, all of that was such a fucking mess. I'm just like, God, I was like, don't ever let this woman plan shit again. And it's like, I'm not trying to be mean, it's just, this was insane. I was like, it was so fucking unclear. And it's like, so many people didn't even get invited, because, like, what was it? I barely get, like, I got tangentially invited. Like, because, like, like again, she wants it to be a surprise party, but she doesn't really like. She doesn't have like you know, like my side of the family's like phone numbers and shit. So she basically just like she calls up my mom and then she just says it like super casual, like, yeah, I'm throwing a surprise party for, you know, for blah blah blah, and like, you know, invite whoever or whatever. I'm like, so then my mom then calls me and like is like, hey, so like, you know, like your brother's girlfriend's throwing a surprise party on his birthday, blah blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, where? And then she's like I don't really like almost no information, and then just like a, oh yeah, invite whoever kind of attitude about it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then so then I sent like, you know, from there I extended an invitation out to like, you know, people I can reach or whatever, like which is mostly my cousin, because like my mom would handle like, you know, aunts, uncles, all that kind of stuff, and then like my other brother. So I was just, like, I reached out to my cousin, and then unfortunately she couldn't make it because she wasn't feeling super great. But I think allergies or something, because shit's going around, like fucking, even at my day job, like everybody's getting fucking sick. I've managed to like stay healthy miraculously, and I say miraculously because I know it's coming. Something's coming for me. It, like, I get got every year. So if it hasn't happened yet, I'm gonna end up in the fucking hospital. That's all I know. Like, I swear, I no fucking joke. Just wait. I'm sure within the next 6 months, excuse me. I'm sure within like the next 6 months, like, there's gonna be like a fucking, I'm gonna drop like a Discord message saying, hey, I'm in the hospital. I'll be out for a couple weeks. This shit gets me every year. Fucking pneumonia, kidney stones, diabetes, fucking broken ankle, fucking something gets me like every year. So if it hasn't gotten me yet, it's just fucking building up. Something's gonna fucking happen. The other shoe will drop. Anyway, that was literally just Friday. Saturday and Sunday were pretty chill, thankfully. Saturday I just chilled out. Like I said, I had taken both days off from my day job. I relaxed. I did finally try Vampire Survivors, like, you know, that bullet hell game that was fucking popular like fucking 4 years ago or whatever. I knew I would love it even when it first came out. I just didn't get into it then because I knew it would fucking consume me, and that's exactly what it's done. It's like, that's all I'm doing off screen is just been playing fucking Vampire Survivors. It's so fucking silly. Fun as hell. Anyway, I was doing that. I played a little bit of Sims. I played a little bit of Call of Duty Zombies. I needed to finish off the other fucking 420 event or whatever. So I cleared both of those. So both of those events are done. I still need to finish the battle pass, so I gotta sink more time into that shit. And then what was it? Yesterday was Mother's Day, so, you know, took some time with my mom. We went to visit my grandparents' grave. So her parents, because I've been wanting to go out there and visit, you know. So then from there, we went out, grabbed pizza for lunch. That was fun. And then she went to my brother's place, the middle brother, the one who just had his birthday on Friday. She went to his place for a barbecue, and apparently that was another whole fucking thing. But all in all, it was a pretty good day. And then today, I mostly been chilling. I had a doctor appointment this morning. We decided to try rolling back my Adderall dosage. Just because I've been getting like pretty bad side effects, like really bad headaches and shit. So So he's suggesting, you know, rolling back down to like 15 instead of 20. So we'll try that, and then if that doesn't work, because we're gonna meet in a month instead of 2 months, just because we're making a change. So we'll meet next month, see where we're going from there, and possibly change medications. Because like, yeah, if Adderall doesn't work, there's other stimulant medications we can try. So that's that. He still thinks that like sleep is like my biggest thing. So like I still got to figure out how to get a hold of like some fucking sleep place, because like because I've been dying, like it was like a few years ago I'd gotten like a fucking sleep study done or whatever, and they said I had like mild sleep apnea. So like nothing severe, but like, you know, could be like why I don't get as restful of sleep or whatever. So I'm supposed to get a mouth guard. Either like, you know, like the options were like mouth guard or like CPAP machine, and I don't feel like wearing a fucking CPAP machine while I'm asleep just because I roll a lot, so it's just not going to work. I already know it. The only issue is like you're basically supposed to get like, you know, you're supposed to be custom made, so you got to get like mold made at like a specific fucking like what was it, like it was a sleep orthodontist basically. So like a dentist that basically specializes in like sleep gear, you know. And it's just like the issue is that like I don't know, they don't do like any other place doesn't do referrals to them. Like you have to do it yourself, so I have to fucking figure out how to do that. And it's just like, bro, it's like all these steps are just making me not fucking care, because I've been like this my whole life. It's like you're asking me to jump through all this hoops to make a change that may do something for something that I've been dealing with my entire fucking life. So it's just really hard for me to care. Yeah. This bitch stuttering. Alright. Anyway. So that was my whole weekend. It's been a lot of stuff, so I'm just trying to chill. I want to play some Khazan. Fucking keep berserking, I guess. Alright. Where are we?
You finally found a lead. Follow the chaos. Time is short, so hurry.
We had just gotten, say, fucking swamp or whatever. Let's see where we were with collectibles and stuff. We're really getting into it. We didn't miss anything. There's got to be like another side mission or something that hasn't revealed itself yet or something, because like this isn't checked off. So there's still something in the Citadel. Four. One. Okay. We'll pick up where we left off at the water treatment facility. Oh god. Sorry, I'm just trying to re-upload how this game works into my brain. That has to be the Jarling down there. Oh wait, no, that's the bottom of the stairs. I just saw the like particle effects. I just assumed that's what it was. But he's definitely close because like my controller's vibrating. Some sealed lightning. Makes me think of Beholder. There we go. Oh shit. Afflicted with hallucinations. Out. Didn't. Okay, so I get that it works like Infusion because my inputs are now wrong. What a confusing ailment. Hey Saint, how you been? Good, you're playing Repo, so you might be spotty. Your game just crashed though, so you saw the notification. Well, sorry to hear that your game crashed, but I hope you have fun playing Repo. Game looks like such a fucking wild time. Absolute fucking chaos. The game's being homophobic. Because you're the only one who got kicked. I mean, I'm not saying that that's not possible, but also, like, it could just be your computer. Spend an hour blowing each other up. That's funny. That sounds like some shit that would happen. That is a pretty good sign of the game, though, that you can just, like, fuck around and have a great time, like, without really even going anywhere. Servers are whack, so it crashes constantly. That's unfortunate. It doesn't. It is really sad, like though, when like a good game suffers from like technical issues like that, because it's like the game is solid, but the infrastructure of it isn't great. That's always a bit of a bummer, but hopefully they clean up the server so that they hold together better. Sounds good. Oh god. Ambush. Spider bitch. But it is a solid reminder why you should always look up. That is genuinely like that's just good advice all around, but also just like it is just a real problem that plagues pretty much most gamers is that like they do not look up. They tend to look like that, like at this kind of angle, like downward. So anything that's like up always like fucking gets missed. Missing loot, you end up missing hazards, all that kind of shit. Oh, there are some ceiling hazards that is genuinely fucking terrifying. I remember the fucking spider from like Ocarina of Time and Zelda. That shit was horrifying when I first played that as a kid. Like, cause that's the thing, like when I was a kid, it took me forever to discover that boss because again, I never looked up. I didn't think about it. I was just like, why is something happening? It's at the fucking bottom of the Deku tray, and I'm like, what's going on? And then finally, I'm just like, you know, farting around, and then just, you know, I happen to look upward and barely catch it, so that the fucking camera forces to it, and it's just like fucking the ugliest fucking thing ever. I'm like, holy shit. And then proceed to just be fucking traumatized for a while. And then those fucking hands that would just like come out of like the fucking ceiling shadow or whatever to grab you, that shit fucked me up too. Because you could hear them. Because they had these really loud audio cues. of them just like descending on you. If you weren't moving fast enough, your ass was fucking dead. Oh, look at that. Fucking another little ambush bitch. Damn it. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, damn, just fucking barely survived that shit. Oh my god, I'm so close to death. Look at that. I'm fucking dying. Nice. Another world energy. I was just like immediately healed. Fucking bully his ass. Alright. Yeah, then you said, I was talking about looking up, so now you're being paranoid. I mean, it's a solid paranoia. It's valid. It's a valid fear and concern. Everyone should always be fucking worried about shit above them. Think you're safe, you're not. Hate that kind of shit. It's like clearly my spear should be able to go through these fucking bars. Has to be a way back though. I'll figure out some way back. Even if I have to, like, go back to the crevice and then go to that previous bonfire or whatever. Mr. Prison. And like I said, I'll just go back to the crevice, and then I'll go back to that previous bonfire, and then we'll just do that again, and then miss the fucking not miss the soul stone or whatever. Won't lie, I can't stand when they do shit like that though. Like, I hope you didn't miss this, otherwise you're gonna have to fucking start all the way over. It's open. Damn it. Oh, even pinned. I want to do shit. Hmm. Alright, now we can go forward. Alright, now we can actually progress the sinister prism. Two skill points I'm sitting on. Yeah. Guess I'll just start saving points for this, because like this costs 7, and you need that to be able to go into either of these. I'll just start saving my skill points. Get wrecked, bitch. Some kind of fucking... some kind of lever or whatever. Before I start fucking with that, let me just look around. Nice, that hallucination cleanse, that'll be helpful. Found a chest. What's of the blood moon? Hard strategist set. You can get 50% received damage or 30% or 50% received damage decrease 30%. Does that just mean like half the time you get 30% damage decrease? Oh, more pieces.
Please let me go. How can you do this to someone? About that. Punk ass Dragon King. The fact that person was called test subjects means that somebody's doing experiments down here. This can only end terribly. There we go. Found the Jarling. Let's go to the other side. that shortcut open.
Elamine.
That's not good. Metal. So I need to see what that other switch does. Okay. So it's nothing crazy, it was just showing that that switch opens locks. Real quick.
Elamine!
How was that giant crystal?
Elamine, hold on. Just a little longer.
Tanya's research document. Document detailing chaos experiments conducted on Maluka. Test subject number 58, male 30s. I got myself a new subject, goes by the name Maluka. Apparently some notorious bandit with delusions of grandeur, ranting about changing the world through force. What an idiot. Result, success. Combat capabilities significantly enhanced. I thought he was just another 2-bit criminal, but he's got more grit than I expected. Managed to pull some decent results out of him. Document detailing chaos... No, the chaos injector broke down. I dealt with the ones responsible for turning them into test subjects. Hopefully that'll send the right message. This time I managed to complete the experiment without a hitch, but if the injector fails during the live run, the subject becomes useless. I'm not about to take the blame for something like that. Lead researcher Tanya. But yeah, this is the whole fucking experiment shit. Secret bookshelf. Soulstone. Oh. I don't know if we'll ride that. I think it comes back up on its own, thankfully. I figured it was a switch to turn the thing off.
Again. There's something below.
How is this thing?
The chaos is coming from there. Stop it, mortal.
Hey, what's up, Canine? How you been? How you doing? What? Did it not update? Oh, man, that's bullshit. Hold on. Fix itself now? Because, like, I definitely said it before starting stream. Okay, now it should be fixed. That's bullshit. I hate when that happens, because I literally changed it along with, like, the title for today's stream. Like, because I always do both together. And, like, god damn it. Like, I hit, like, whatever. I'm not gonna fucking freak out about it. I appreciate you calling it out. I'm doing alright. Other than, you know, just dying there. But yeah, I'm doing alright. Celebrating my brother's birthday over this weekend, so that was fun. Over this time. There we go. Yeah, glad you're doing well.
Unleash the warrior spirit within you.
There we go. Got it. Didn't even have to use any heals for it. That's a pretty good kill. Ow. Quick fucking both of these spin attacks from these idiots. I'm liking this map's design. Like, this looks pretty good. The underground secret lab and shit. Experiments. Mad science. Yeah, I don't like, before playing it myself, I'd only seen people playing like the demo when it first came out, and it looked pretty good. And like, I was looking for, I was looking for something with a fair bit of challenge to it, so I was like, all right, I was like, I'm down for another Souls-like. And then decided to give it a shot, and so far I've been liking it because it's super responsive. Like that's my favorite thing about this so far is like, I think probably because it was made in Unreal, but it's like, yeah, it's so responsive. Because like a lot of like the Dark Souls games, like especially things made by FromSoft, like they always feel like there's that like slight delay between like input and actual like action. So you have to like plan, you have to plan your moves a decent bit ahead. Whereas this, I can do it more in real time, which feels really good. That's not to say that you don't, it's not to say there's no strategy, but like, it is nice to have a more responsive game. Or like, if something is like really quick, I don't have to be like, okay, I have to plan for like him to do this move that has very little telegraph, and then hit an input like 3 seconds ahead, or some shit like that. So that's what I would say is my favorite thing about this so far, is just how smooth it plays. I was not expecting a monster to break out of the fucking test tube. And so far, and the story to this game so far has been pretty compelling. Oh, damn. I love that the Hulks just literally just let themselves get eliminated by the laser. Ooh. I mean, honestly, I can say that I recommend this game. Like, probably is like a fairly decent entry into Souls-likes. Just because if you're not used to like the I don't want to say clunky, but if you're not used to like the slower pacing of like Dark Souls and stuff, this might be like an easier entryway. Oh no. Without taking damage. Gross. Holding Booyah. Well, to defeat one of these without taking any damage, which means I'll basically just have to rush it down. I think this would be like a fairly good like intro to Souls-like games, just because the responsiveness as well as it's not as complicated. You got 3 weapons, or 3 weapon types. Like, fewer than a lot of other Souls-likes have. Because there's, what, you got like Elden Ring that has like fucking 15 different weapon categories. And then Dark Souls, it's fucking shitloads of pick weapon categories. And then it's got like the fucking stat breakdowns. Which, honestly, fucking mainline Souls games are really... I didn't know what the fuck any of those stats meant, because it didn't really explain it in a way that like made sense to me. But this one's like pretty straightforward. It tells you what your weapons scale off of. It tells you what your weapons scale off of, so you can like understand that, and then be like, okay, this one scales off of this, so that's what's more important to invest in when you're using this type of weapon, blah blah blah. Ow.
Increase the chaos flow. We have other subjects if this one dies.
Yeah, looks like you might be. Well, that's gross. Fucker literally has a cannon for an arm. And then an extra arm with a spear. Oh, geez, plague. Of course he's fucking infested with plague. Been so long since I played a Metroid game. Scout's Law. This place looks like it's been abandoned for ages, though the facilities are still up and running. It must have something to do with the strange energy coursing through those scattered pipes. If I can uncover the secrets hidden here, it'll seal my legacy as the greatest explorer of all time. That can't have ended well. Oh, nice. special cleanse potion. Oh my god. Oh, he's bleeding. Get all these dudes that are just hanging out on the fucking rafters. What little shit's doing up here. Resistance. Hoping for the shortcut back to the fucking that so I could fucking heal. I also still gotta figure out a way back to that orange pickup. Up here? What are we doing? Mm-hmm. Ooh. Meat spider. Damn it. Well, I'm definitely gonna die because I got no fucking health. Yep. Dead. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out, and lurking. Appreciate it. Enjoy the lurk. be here getting fucking shit kicked by surprise spiders and other fucking monstrosities. Let's see where this goes. Got it. I was worried that was going to be harder. Special cleanse, there it is. Cleanse potion created after two individuals overcame their grief. The potion contains tears shed from countless losses. They say they had lost everything. Now the wanderer can speak of love without fear, and the bard is able to finish his story. Huh. And then it removes all beat a failed creation before it enters frenzy. Well, Hmm. I figure out who's supposed to get up there. People went up. I'm how you're supposed to get up there and then follow like on the pipes or whatever. Oh, nice. Do that. Perfect. Roast kill. Constantine the Devoted. Yeah, I was overthinking it. Full stone. Power switch or whatever. Else here, so there we go. Now I can craft lightning enhancers. There we go. Fire. That's what I figured. Go. These shadows in here. Shit. Put down the chaos battery. Wonderful, I've been teleported. On research document 2. Chaos is captivating. Its power is beyond comprehension. If I could harness it, perhaps I could follow in his footsteps, but I dare not ask him about the true nature of chaos. For now, I must produce results that satisfy him. Any failure could provoke his wrath. And if that happens...
Remember our mission. Find the one experimenting with this evil.
Chamber. Constantine had voted increases the phantom form gauge. So there's still one more soul stone in this map somewhere. Hmm. Let's see what this enemy looks like. So we do have to fight Element.
Element, look at me. The chaos has her. Her soul is being distorted.
Ooh, shit. God damn. You fucked me up. I will say though, it is like refreshing to fight someone who's human sized instead of like some fucking hulking berserker or fucking monster. I think I'll equip the sealed lightning set just because resistances will help. Up this up for definitely super resistant to lightning, and I think it's saying he's resistant to like pretty much everything except for water, looks like. I'm gonna equip that until I get some more, just because otherwise it's just beating up a water space for no reason. Damn, she really fucks you up. God damn. Elmain does not fuck around, bro. And also, let's just say this. Fuck that shield, bro. Like, for real, fuck that shield. Oh, god damn it. I'm just a hair away from, kill point. Okay. Back. Gave up because it kept crashing. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully it becomes more stable soon and you can keep playing or get back to playing. Yeah, my weekend was good. My brother's party, the party itself was fine. The coordination around it was a fucking nightmare. Because I scheduled time off for like this day or whatever for Friday, like a few weeks back, right? And then like the day of, it's like I wake up, I'm chilling, you know, blah blah blah. And then like around 10 a.m. or so, like 10:30, like Ma fucking hits me up and says, party's canceled. And I'm like, why? And like, the long and short of it was like, my brother's girlfriend couldn't convince him to go to like the place where she was wanting to have his party or whatever without giving it away. Like, hey, let's go out to, you know, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, nah, I just want to chill at home, blah, blah, blah. Like, so they got into a fight about it because, of course, she's trying to convince him to go somewhere and he doesn't want to go. And then, so they get into a fight and then she's like, she starts calling people and is like, never mind, forget it. It's like, party's canceled, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, oh my god, it's so fucking stupid. And then I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just chilling out now. And then like around like 1 or 2, like my mom comes back again and she's like, seems like the party's back on. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, and she's like, yep, party's back on. I'm like, okay, all right. It's like, but if this shit gets canceled again, I'm not going regardless. So then nothing happened, thankfully, that like between then and when I was supposed to leave. So I was supposed to get there at like 6:30 or whatever. So like I leave about, you know, like 1:45, just because it was a bit of a ways away. So I'm driving, and then like I'm about a little over 10 minutes still out of the way, like a little over 10 minutes from getting there, right? And then I get a call from my mom. And she's like, hey, where are you? And I'm like, I'm out here. Oh, god damn it. I'm not sure if the story's still being told because I'm seeing my fucking frames drop like crazy, so I'm not sure if the story got fucked up there. But anyways, so I'm about 10 minutes out from the place. My mom calls and she's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm here. Or I'm like, you know, where, like the relative area I'm at. I'm like, I just passed like the sign for like this town or whatever. And she's like, okay, apparently we're meeting like at a house or something. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Apparently we're meeting here. And then going there or something. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. He's like, all right, so I'm gonna text you the address. I'm like, okay. And then she hangs up. And then I'm like, I'm driving because I'm on the fucking freeway, so I'm still going. Like a minute or two later, I get like the text with the address, and I like, because you know I have my fucking phone on my dash for directions and shit. I tap it. What is it? So I tap the address that she had texted me, and I kid you not, it is literally the next fucking exit that I'm about to pass. So I have to fucking go from the left lane to the exit lane, like right now. So I'm like, fuck, and then just like going over, hit the exit, and then fucking, it's because it was still like another like 10 minutes just in a different direction. So then I get there. And then when I get there, my mom's like, okay, you're gonna kill me. I'm like, no fucking way. I'm like, no fucking way. No fucking way that there's another thing. And she's like, yeah. She's like, so actually, we didn't need to meet here. And I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, what the fuck is happening? She's like, I don't know. She's like, this is what she's telling me. And then I'm telling you, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So yeah, like I didn't need to go there. I could have gone straight to the place. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's not your fault. It's like you're being given shitty information from somebody who doesn't know how to plan shit. And I'm just like, she's out of her mind. So yep, like, so of course, I mean, obviously the whole fucking this quote surprise is spoiled. And so like, because my brother walks up, he's like, hey, what's up? What are you doing here? Like, obviously playing at, like, you know, what, like, obviously something's happening. Like, so, you know, the cat's already been out of the fucking bag. And I'm like, nothing. I'm like, just trying not to have a fucking aneurysm. So, yeah, my mom's like, yeah, like, you can just go there or whatever, and like we'll all meet there and blah blah blah. So like we basically all leave together. So then put in the original fucking destination and then just drive back, because I literally have to go back the entire way I fucking came. So like I didn't need this whole ass detour, because I had to go back the way I came to get back on the freeway and then go back to the place I was going. And then we get there and I'm just chilling in my car for a few minutes. Because I'm so heated at how much like nonsense has been going on, like with back and forth, like, oh, party's canceled, oh, it's back on, okay, well, go there, oh, never mind, go here, oh, never mind, you could have gone there, like all that type of shit fucking just it fucks with me so bad. So I'm just chilling in my car. I'm just gonna chill out here for a few minutes, and then like, because my brother got there first, and I literally watched him like walk in with my youngest nephew and his girlfriend, and then I get there, and then my mom shows up a few minutes later with my older nephew, and then like he's just like because she pulls up right next to me, of course, and then he's literally just like got this huge grin on his face, because he totally understands how frustrated I am, because he's frustrated too. And so I'm like, all right, fine, all right, let's go in. And then I get out the car, and he's just like laughing. I'm like, don't even, bro. I'm like, just don't even. I was like, I'm fucking heated. I was like, if any more bullshit happens, I'm going home. I was like, I don't even know how they made this so fucking complicated. And then, so we go in, and like I said, like the party itself was fun, because it was just at like a bowling alley. So we just like went into the restaurant part first. Everybody had food, blah blah blah. And then of course, because of his birthday, all of my brother's friends they're all buying him drinks and shit. And don't get me wrong, like my brother can hold his liquor, it's just he just, you know, starts getting a little fucking unhinged, you know, like he gets a little too loose, you know what I mean? Like he's not a mess. Like he's not like one of those sloppy drunks. It's just he becomes like he becomes one of those people that like just refuses to listen, you know? Like he just becomes really, really hard-headed, and he's just like doing his own shit. So like as long as he's having a good time, it's fine. It's just when he starts being kind of an asshole that it becomes a problem. So like, even though he's like drinking way too much and we're all trying to fucking slow him down, he's obviously not. But he's not so much of a fucking mess that it becomes a problem, you know? And here's what this fucker had the nerve to say. Here's what this fucker had the nerve to goddamn say. So we're like a few hours in at this point, right? And like we've all moved from the restaurant side to the bowling alley side, because they're, him and his buddies want to fucking bowl. And so they're doing that, and like, we're like, all right, hey, might want to slow down a little bit, have some water, get some spacing in there, like get hydrated again. And he's like, I'll have a beer. He's like, beer is water. And I'm like, beer is not water. And he's like, yeah, it is. He's like, what do you think's in it? I'm like, bro, beer is water, like Pepsi is water. It's like, it's got water in it, but it is not water. It is not hydrating. It is not. Oh my fucking God. I'm sitting here just trying not to fucking just have a stroke. Because it's like when someone just says bullshit at you that like you can't tell if they actually believe it or if they're just fucking with you, like because they're just so in it. And I'm just like, motherfucker, I'm like, have some goddamn water. He's like, yo, and nope. He's like, I'll have a beer, blah 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 blah. And shit you not fucking 30 seconds later, like, the fucking waitress comes back around, asks if anybody needs anything, and this dude fucking orders, I don't know, some shit that's got tequila in it. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's like the last thing you need is fucking tequila. But again, like I said, he's not a sloppy drunk, which is a fucking relief. He's just mildly belligerent because he just doesn't listen to shit. So thankfully it didn't become a huge problem. Like, his girlfriend was driving, so like, you know, she's not having much. She had like, I think she had like a drink, you know, but like way earlier, so like she's, you know, she's sobered up by the time it was time to leave, because, you know, she actually knows how to not fucking go overboard. So then when we start wrapping things up, you know, we all head out to the parking lot, they go to their cars, and then I go home. I just go the fuck home, and I'm just like, I'm like, oh my fucking god. Like, I was like, nope. And then, I kid you not, like, the next day on Saturday or whatever, my mom tells me that same brother is planning like he's gonna host like a whole like barbecue thing on Sunday for Mother's Day, and she's like you're welcome to go if you want. I'm like, fuck no. I was like, after this mess Friday was, I ain't going fucking nowhere. Or at least I ain't going to another goddamn party. So anyways, and then Sunday rolls around, you know, Mother's Day. I wish my mom a happy Mother's Day. And then me and her go out to my grandparents' grave, you know, pay our respects, you know, go see them, because, like, I wanted to go see them. I had asked her to go with me because I didn't want to go alone. But she was nice enough to go with me, paid our respects, and then we went and had lunch. We just went to like a little pizza place nearby, had some pizza. Then she thanked me for getting lunch, and then we headed back because she had to go to my brother's fucking barbecue thing or whatever. And then like I said, I went home because I was like, I'm not fucking going to that shit. I'm like, you have fun. I'm like, have a blast, all that. And then she comes back later, and I'm like, how's barbecue or whatever? She's like fucking exactly the same type of shit that we already knew was gonna happen. Fucking happened. So it was a whole fucking thing. And I was like, oh well, happy Mother's Day. And that was basically my weekend. And then outside of that, I just played a shitload of Vampire Survivors because, like, I finally played it because, like, when I was just chilling out and didn't really have anything to do at the party, I was like, I didn't know what to do on my phone because I didn't really have too many games. So then I just got the mobile version of Vampire Survivors because it's free or whatever. And because, like, here's the thing, I knew I was gonna love Vampire Survivors because I love bullet hell games. Like, I knew I was gonna love it. I just didn't get into it when it was popular because, like, I had a bunch of other shit I was playing. So I was just like, I'll get to it when I feel like it or whatever, you know, because, like, that's just my attitude, right? And yeah, so I just been playing a shitload of that. Ugh. But yeah, it was oh god, it was a fucking mess. And then my one of my cousins is getting married next month. But obviously that's gonna be way less messy. It's just gonna be a whole social ordeal because it's a wedding. So it's just like I was just saying to my mom recently, oh god, no, it's not in Florida, no, because my cousin's smart.
only my brother would be dumb enough to have a fucking wedding in Florida. And I can say that because he's my brother. But yeah, this dope let himself get talked into fucking having a wedding in Florida. Ugh. I'm still glad I didn't go. I'm still fucking glad I didn't go, because just hearing the stories of like how fucking humid that shit was, I was like, nope. I was like, there's not a chance on this earth I wouldn't have like just had the worst fucking time and made it everybody else's problem had I gone and just been like fucking miserably fucking like humid. No. Ugh. Oh yeah, but yeah, check it out. We have to fight Elamane. That's the next boss, and she doesn't fuck around. Ow. Damn it. I mean, at least vampire survivors shouldn't crash on you, right? Ooh. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, motherfucker. I'm playing Sinking City again and Blueprints. You're not built for roguelikes? That's fair. Roguelikes are a whole other fucking, like, type of beast, because, like, the fact that you just, like, reset half the time is just, like, so... it'll fuck with you. But increase the timing window for parrying enemy attacks. Yes, I fucking need that so fucking desperately. Counterattack. Increase timing window for nullifying burst attacks. Cover spear will subset for counterattack. Yeah, roguelikes are a whole fucking thing. The only ones I ever like am able to really play are like little pixel ones. What's the last one I played? Like the last one I was really playing, Undermine. That's the last one I played. That was cute. But yeah, like the only roguelikes I really play are like little pixel ones, just because like it makes me feel like I'm playing like a classic game, you know? Like I'm playing like an old like Game Boy game or something like that, which makes it like more tolerable because like my brain's able to like roll back to like that era. But if I were to play like a roguelike with like modern graphics and shit, I'd lose my mind because I'd get so pissed every time I'd like die and have to reset and restart and all that type of shit. Okay, let's summon a spirit and see what happens. Damn. My spirit got dissipated, but at least got half her health. That's pretty good. There we go. First time Spear was actually of some like decent help. I know, right? She didn't deserve that.
Mortal, I feel your rage and despair. Why does her death matter so much?
She was a good person. All she wanted was to protect the people she cared about. I'm sorry I couldn't do the same for you, Elamaine.
Okay, so I missed a soulstone in that mission somewhere.
I pray Elamaine's soul finds peace. But I'm afraid we don't have time to mourn. I've received the most dire news. It's Julian. He's been taken to the Linnon mine.
Julian? Why?
The Linnon mine is basically a death sentence, sir. Prisoners sent to work there don't last long. We need to get there and save Julian.
I feel so sorry for Elamaine. I hope the spirits treat her kindly.
Yeah. Elamaine didn't deserve what happened. I really hope we get to kill whoever is doing these chaos experiments. One job with the map.
You seem sad.
I do find it really, really funny that these people, like, these, like, I don't even know if they're fucking spirits or whatever, that work with death, are sitting there and asking me, and be like, oh, you seem sad, why? Why are you sad that somebody you, like, spent time with is dead? And it's like, are you stupid? Like, are you dumb? Like, come on, bro. Like, for real? Like, you can't be this kind of stupid. Like, you can't work with death and, like, basically fairy souls for how many fucking eons you've been doing it and just be like, huh, I wonder why people are sad when people die. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, there's alien and then there's just, like, dumb. I genuinely couldn't imagine. You're not gonna sit there you're not gonna sit there with a straight face and tell me that you can't fathom why somebody would be upset that somebody that they like fought alongside is dead. Oh,
You look worse than you usually do. Remember, it's not about whether we fail, but how we respond to failing.
That definitely helps. Go back to the other side and visit the blacksmith real quick.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, cool. Shadow. The Guardian set looks pretty good. I mean, just like aesthetically. I like it. The cleric one makes me think of like Assassin's Creed. Like this definitely just looks like some fucking like Ezio style armor. I could definitely just see this like whole set just being like fucking Assassin's Creed someone. Well, I think I'm gonna make like a fresh set of butcher armor, just because like it's gonna be faster than trying to like consume each like thing above it to try to hit 77 where I'm currently at. This is like 60s, so it'll just be a shorter jump.
matter.
Onesies.
You look worse.
Some more Lactima if I want to augment my, if I want to. Final. Let's knock out this side mission.
Lord Pavel's final wish was the safety of his people. Even in his final moments, he was thinking of them. The Knives Vale are still ravaging Palemian. The people there need our help.
Alright. Finish off these bandits. Demons. Location shards. One's potion. Okay. Special cleanse is just like a full clear. Oh. The game might be crashing. Oh, there we go. I wonder why it's stuttering so hard. Weird.
Why do you continue to get involved with such trivial matters?
Pavel saved Tristan. We owe it to him to save his people.
Maybe. Maybe the internet's just slowly dying. Just all the internet everywhere is just slowly dying. Riddance? That'd be... Oh my god, I'd be bored out of my mind. Damn it. I'd be so fucking bored if I didn't have internet anymore. Especially since most video games require a fucking internet connection. Oh. God. Yeah, because you know that was just like a whole ass scam. Like trying to convince fucking everybody that they needed internet, even for like single player games. It's like, come on, bro, for real. They were able to convince everybody that it's okay to like release an unfinished game and that everyone could just like download the rest of it is fucking crazy.
No, wait. This twin, Brinkus. Is he here for revenge?
Yep. That's definitely just a whole fucking in this game. Setup. 4 civilians. I have no idea what's going on with this fucking hitching. Like, and it's strong.
You want a challenge? Very well.
Oh, of course there'd be another one right there. Heals.
I'll kill you for what you did to Rangers!
Uh-huh. No fucking way that reached me. Sure, he can leisurely sidestep, and that'll fucking That'll dodge my attacks. But if I backpedal or whatever, it fucking splashes on me still. Bullshit. Alright. And this order. A purely scribbled order from the Khazan for Knives Veil Bandits. I, Brinkus, have returned. Quit hiding, you yellow-bellied louts, and get out here. It's time for another round. Head straight for Columbine Castle. As soon as you see this, I'm gonna rip that bastard Khazan apart for killing my brother.
Your brother soon enough. Pray that Pavel gives you a quick death.
Don't even let him get started.
Tristan, please, protect my people.
See how this goes.
Khazan, you rat bastard! I'll kill you for what you did to my brother!
Damn it. Switches between like phase 1 and phase 2 abilities whenever he wants to, apparently. Fine. Damn it. I hate so many of these abilities because they just keep fucking going. I'm gonna spin it and see what happens. Ow. There. He's dead. We just bullied him. Yeah, the dual wield ones are way better. Because, like, they just fucking rush the shit out of it.
Rest easy now, Pavel.
Yep. Literally just 4 blades. Four blades and endless fury.
Yulian's been taken to the Linon mine.
I only need one more memory point thing to get the last damage increase. And then I'll probably get worked on multiplier.
Oh, look.
I won't lie, this one kind of looks ugly. The mask is fucking me up. Like, most of the armor is fine, but that mask is fucking me up. That one's not bad. Attributes on this aren't bad, but like this basically just fits right into my playstyle. So like that's just why I'm keeping with the butcher one.
I feel so.
You seem sad, mortal. Now you are strong enough to unlock soulstone effects. Tell me, what do you desire to gain from the soulstones?
Full health
You
cover.
require more soulstones to unlock more effects.
There's progress on the next map. I'll go back to the other soulstone at some point. Not super critical. Fucking 40 years when it decides to load. This game is just being real funky tonight.
This is the path to the Linon mine. We'll split up and explore from different directions. Poor Julian. He must have been imprisoned on the same false charges of treason. General, we can't let the Emperor get away with this. When you're finally face to face with him, what will you do? The most important thing is to clear your name. Expose the Emperor and make him publicly confess his guilt.
Fuck with that. You know, leaders are known for just openly admitting
They
mistakes.
struck as soon as you left for Vitalon, General. They disarmed us and split us up. Those who were loyal to you were dragged away in chains. I heard that Julian's family's influence was enough to save him from immediate execution. I would never have imagined him in a place like the Linon mine, though.
Started. Of course, they'd have a giant religious statue overlooking just like a fucking hellscape. There we go.
You want a challenge?
It's lower than this instance. I don't think so. I always find that kind of shit silly. It's like, so I had to climb up to drop down onto a platform to get an item so that I could climb back up. Some silly shit. I mean, honestly, so far this place isn't as bad as like I thought it would be. Just because, like, you know, the fucking last places were so much fucking worse. But I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm sure somehow this is gonna turn into a fucking hellscape, somehow or another. Ones. Like, don't get me wrong, I recognize it's a labor camp, but it's just like the previous maps we were on, like, had like fucking giant spiders and fucking demons and shit, and all this is so far has just been like, you know, fucking hordes of like murderous bandits that are just like stringing up bodies everywhere. Like, so far this looks relatively normal, just like by comparison. Also, that's what. Trying really hard not to like hurt the civilians. I'd just be smarter to like go out here, because they will follow me. Sent me out here saying there were more prisoners to watch. I was pissed at first, but honestly I'm starting to get used to it. Most of these guys I hear are Khazan's men. Ivan came in looking like he'd seen a ghost. He said the guards were feeding the prisoners to the beast. I told him to calm down and get some sleep, but he was dead serious. I've been hearing what I thought were animal sounds coming from the mines. Could he be telling the truth? Yeah, like that is pretty funny. The civilians just like kept lurking. Like there's all this fucking combat happening and like the guards are being slaughtered and they're just like, I'm gonna keep making this sword. I'm just gonna keep lightly tapping this metal. Kind of battle mage. Yeah. This is where I was starting to expect things to like go bad. Being torturing prisoners and shit. I've been decided to really let the creative juice flow and thinking of ways to torture people.
I survived the war. Was that all just so that I die here?
Unfortunately, it seems like that's the case, buddy. Plague, that's what it is. Plague is somehow just like fucking surging out.
Julian, I'm coming to find you.
Left of him. I'm not sure if we'll make it to the next checkpoint before end the frame, but we can at least try. See what happens. Look like chaos stones, but lubricant behavioral correction manual. Quality management soldiers from Khazan's unit. Correct this. The risk of rebellion is substantial. Oh, man. Where the fuck did I die from? Damn it, I was reading. Son of a bitch. Arcane Knight, that's what it is. Risk of rebellion is substantial. Monitor closely and suppress any sign of coordinated activity. Punish even the smallest acts of defiance with public torture. Show no leniency. For prisoners unable to perform manual labor, feed them to the beast as a warning to others. Jesus. Stone. Surprised if that was a worm. Figured we would do by this point.
fit? Or do you want to be fed to the beast?
I might try doing a scan and repair my game after tonight, just because it's super weird to me that itching so badly. That actually looks pretty dope. Pretty cool. Now that we have the shortcut, we can start from here, go up there, and then we'll see. With that being the case, I think this is a good spot to stop for tonight. Back to the crevice so that we get an autosave and don't lose any progress. I always find it weird when a game won't, like, when a game doesn't have an autosave feature, or a manual save feature. Like, autosaves are nice, but only having autosaves is really weird because, like, sometimes you basically have to trick it in order to get a save where you want it. Because it's like, I've known, like, it's not like it's an exploitable feature because, like, I've known plenty of games that, despite having manual saves, when you load it, it just brings you to your last checkpoint, like, from that save. So it's like, it's not like every game with a manual save, like, forces the game to save it at the exact location where the save was made. It's like, no, you can, if you want them to be at checkpoints, you can have the manual save just load the last checkpoint. Like, it's definitely a possibility. So, yeah, so you get it, Saint. Irritates you, like, yeah, that irritates me too, because it's like then I have to go back to the fucking hub here in order to ensure that I get a save, so that I don't accidentally lose all the, like, you know, fucking all the progress between the last time I hit a bonfire or whatever. It's like, that's just weird. So that's just one thing. It's pretty minor. It's not a huge thing. Like, overall, I'm still having a blast with this game. It's just like, it's got a few kinks that I think it would benefit from addressing. But yeah,
on that note, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna make myself a snack, take my medicine, pass out, all that good stuff. We'll play more Khazan tomorrow. Finish up these mines, see what the boss is, whatever this beast is. Hopefully we can save our our soldier or whatever, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was just another fucking tragedy, because that's just how this game's gonna play. I already know it. Everybody's gonna end up dead, and our guy's gonna just fucking be consumed with rage. That's probably gonna be his, like, final awakening as the berserker or whatever. So, that should be fun. Yeah. As always, thanks for hanging out, Miss Saint. I appreciate it. K9, if you're still lurking, thanks for hanging out, chatting, stopping by. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Take it easy. And to everyone else who joined us tonight, thank you for taking the time to stop by, hang out. Y'all, I appreciate it. Hope you all have a wonderful day, night, whichever it happens to be for you. And hopefully I'll catch y'all next time. Alright. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya. I'm gonna go slowly with her.